Okay. Wasn't the prettiest of wins, but it was a win, and we'll take it. Sometimes when you win games like that, it's a good thing because it evens out at some point if you can keep plugging along. So proud of our guys, the way they fought. Not particularly proud of the way we played, though. Questions?
Just your thoughts on Greg Joseph. I mean, it was just 3 weeks ago he missed that kick against Arizona, and just the way he bounced back.
Yeah, he did a nice job, made a nice kick, and feels good to win.
Was the plan to rotate in Darisaw with Hill over the course of the game, or was there something in the game that necessitated a couple of changes there?
That was the plan.
Mike, a win is a win, but does it feel any different when the performance is not there?
Well, it's better than a loss, that's for sure, Joe. I think, but yeah, it probably feels different, yeah. We had plenty of opportunities in the second half. We got, we scored a touchdown with Thielen, and we get called on a, some kind of call, stops a touchdown. Then we get 2 turnovers, and we sack them on 4th down. And I don't know if did we get any points out of those 3 points. Yeah, we got to find a way to do better than that.
Is there anything that you think was holding the offense back specifically?
They're pretty stout on defense, and they do a good job mixing the coverages and the different pressures. I think they, I think it helped having Flowers back. But they did a good job, and there was times we ran the ball well, and there was times we didn't. Probably took our foot off the gas a little bit on the one play, on the one series that we shouldn't have.
Coach Justin Jefferson said that he sees at practice a lot of times Eric Kendricks practicing catches. Did his one-handed interception surprise you, impress you?
It reminded me a lot of last year when we played Detroit. He made a great interception in the end zone last year. So that was a great play.
When you talk about take your foot off the gas on that one series, was that the series before halftime with the 2 runs?
No. It was after we got the sack, I believe. We ran it and didn't get much yards, and then we tried to throw a boot, and they covered it.
Do you feel overall you were too conservative on offense, or you just think it was that one series?
No, just that one series.
With the series before halftime, was it just a matter of wanting to run the clock out there because you were getting the ball back?
Well, I shouldn't have to explain all this to you, but the plan was if we've screwed up a couple plays in the end of the first half this year, right? Because we ran out of bounds, we did some things. So the plan was to run the ball the first play, see how much yards we get, and then go from there. If we get a first down, then we get on the ball and we move. But we got no yards, so that was that.
Mike, Justin and Adam both said you guys practiced those end of game 2-minute things a lot. Just in terms of the execution you saw on that to get into field goal range.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, we had 37 seconds and 2 timeouts or something like that, and yeah, we've been doing a lot of extra 2-minute stuff. End of half, end of game. We've been doing a lot of extra stuff like that, and it paid off today. It was a good deal.
With Everson Griffin getting the start, was that a nod to how he had been playing for you up to this point?
Yes.
How did you think he did today?
I mean, he got a sack. I think, did he get a sack? I don't know. It's so hard for me to see individual players when they're unless I'm focusing on them. It's hard for me to evaluate players on the day of the game.
In general, the pass rush was getting after him. I think you guys got sacks on back-to-back plays twice in there. Did you kind of sense the pressure was getting to him at the end of the game there?
Yeah, I mean, I felt good about it. They had, I think we're up by 10, and there was 2 something left or something, and we sacked them 2 or 3 times, I thought.
Can you offer any thoughts, though, on how you thought Anthony Barr looked in his first game this year?
Not unless I'm really focusing on him. I mean, there's times I focus on guys, but it's really hard for me to see their guys and our guys.
Mike, was there much, if any, deliberation on running the ball on 3rd down when Madison fumbled, or throwing it, get the first down, and just burn the clock?
One more time.
Was there much thought of instead of running the ball on third down, maybe passing it?
Well, we talked about it. If we punted the ball, they'd had 1 minute and 20 seconds left or something. And, you know, the way we've been rushing their quarterback, I figured we had a good chance not to let them score a touchdown. So I think it would have been 1:21 left if we ran the ball. And then, so that was that.
Mike, on Madison's touchdown, it seems like it's a nice design play to kind of create space for him there. Can you talk about the way that play is, and then also the effort?
Say it one more time.
Madison's touchdown, it seems like the tight end and the Jefferson go out to kind of bring the defense out, and then there's all that space for him in there. Is that the way it's set up, or and also his effort once he got the ball?
Yeah, that's what a lot of teams are doing now. They're trying to get guys to leave the box, you know, where you get a chance to roll things back. You know, you start it one way and bring it back out the other way, but that's, you know, they were doing a lot of that today with us with the Rockets and bringing the tight end back, and the tight end was, you know, sometimes motioning fast, like rocket motion, and you know, trying to get to our short side.
Mike, what's your approach on the last-second field goal there, whether it's in Arizona or tonight? Do you look? Do you not look? What's sort of your emotions on a play like that?
I usually don't look, and I'm usually saying if they're kicking, miss this, blankety blank, and if we're kicking it, it's make this blankety blank.
You mentioned previously, heading into the week, that there may be some conditioning concerns, football conditioning concerns.
Yeah, there's not. There's not. We checked the GPS. We played 78 plays last week on defense. We played. I was told for a fact that we're not out of shape.
No, I'm specifically asking about Christian Darrisaw and maybe
Oh,
that
sorry.
role in the rotation.
Pardon me?
Did that maybe play a role in the rotation?
No, he's practiced 12 times. I mean, you know, he's still got a ways to go. He's still got a ways to go. So we're just trying to break him in easy. It's got nothing to do really with conditioning now. It's about practice time.
Time for two more. Mike, is the run defense still not quite where you want it?
Well, they hit a couple on us today. I was ticked off early. I think we settled down. We made some adjustments. I thought they copied a few of the plays that Cleveland ran, and then we got out of position. But they were bringing guys. It's a long story, but they'd line up with two guys here, block, get angles on us, bring the other guy around along with another guy, and then they try to get to the perimeter a couple times. So, you know, early it was ugly. And then it was much better once we cleared it up. You know, again, they scored one touchdown on us today, so, you know, there's a lot of good things. I think they were 27% on third down, you know, 288 yards. So if I'm going to find some things to complain about, it would be that and that last after the fumble.
With Adam Thielen, did you see anything at the beginning of the game that they had kind of disrupted Kirk's connection with him before the end there?
I did not. I know they were mixing up the coverages a lot. They had, you know, they were rolling to you know, Aaron Glenn was with me before, so he kind of knows how to take some guys away when they're trying to. So, you know, they'll roll the safety over there to him. They'll double him, and they'll do the same thing with JJ at times too. So it was just a mixture of things.